We're here with Barndon Harris. And Barndon, you showed a strong arm today. Kind of talk about what you thought you saw out of yourself.
Well, like I keep telling everybody, if I had to grade myself, it'd probably be a C, and it'd probably be a low C because obviously I'm my biggest critic. As long as I try to tell my family members, they always honest with me. I don't want a guy that's gonna always tell me you did this right or you did that right. So that's one thing for me is I gotta know when to throw it, know when to throw it hard and when to throw it soft, obviously. But that's the key thing for me is continue to build footwork and different things like that. So that's what I'm trying to stay focused on.
Out of all the throws today, I mean session or whatever, where do you think you excelled?
Probably those comeback routes, because when you have when you get to call yourself one of those strong arm guys, you can make those throws with no problem. So that was probably one of my biggest things.
What did you? Obviously, you competed against some of the best in the country.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think you stacked up?
Well, when Ben Gerard tried to always get in the same group because he's a talented quarterback. I met him probably 3 weeks ago at the Rivals camp, and me and him been going back and forth at it on Twitter and different things like that. And it's great to compete with a guy like that, a humble guy, individual like that. You can take something from anybody's game and continue to learn. He takes things from me, I take things from him, and and that's just a key thing. Come out here because never know down the line. God willing, we may be teammates one day, or anything may come across, and it's always good to build relationships and have great guys around you.
Traded texts with you or tweets with you, and you said visit to Arkansas seems to be fairly soon. Kind of talk about that.
Well, I keep reiterating, and this how my dad agrees, and unfortunately he couldn't be here today because he had to work. But we thinking about after the spring's over when I meet Coach Chaney and Coach I can't think of the receivers coach right now, but Coach Chaney's the one who put Coach Bilma on the phone and they offered me the scholarship. And the key thing for me is when they come this spring and we continue to build this relationship. Like I said, I'm probably talking to 31 schools right now. I'm gonna cut it down to 5 schools by the end of May, and try to hit those camps. And I loved it up in Arkansas last time I went there, and I can't wait to visit again.
Kind of talk about what was it that you liked so much when you did visit?
Well, of course they brought one of my favorite quarterbacks down. Well, 2 of them. Tyler Wilson's a talent, and Ryan Mallett can flat out sling it. So I got the opportunity to see those guys, and Ryan Mallett was so loose and humble with us, and he treated us like even though this guy potentially would have been a first-round draft pick, even though I felt like they kind of hanged him a little bit and made him the 3rd rounder, but I learned a lot from him. All he did was tell me stay out of trouble, stay on your grades, do this right and do that right, and that goes a long way with a kid that was probably 14 or 15 at the time when I visited that campus. So that meant a lot. It really did mean a lot to me.